think it's really pathetic when you see people crying on camera when it's not a situation that involves tragedy. I think it's really pathetic. But usually I don't comment on it. I just, see what I see and keep it moving. But when it comes down to Tasha K, I'm going to get right real to it. I don't feel bad for her. And I'm going to explain to you why. So just sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Hello everyone, this is your girl Miss Analytical coming to you straight out of NYC on this beautiful Friday afternoon. And I like to call every other Friday Payday Friday because yes, your girl got paid today. And I'm very happy about it because my checks look very good. So I just wanted to come to you. I'm off today and I just want to come to you and just, talk about my opinion about Tasha K crying on her live stream. So I want to give you the play about the whole comments that she made on the live stream. Just to give you all notice, if you didn't know, Tasha K was supposed to go live on Saturday, I believe about Saturday night. And what occurred basically was that she was going to talk about Kenya Moore and a couple of other celebrities. Because she really does talk about celebrities. She doesn't really talk about current events in a political setting. She talks about current events involving celebrities. That's what she's there. Tasha K is not there for your intellectual stimulation. She's there to make you laugh, to make you feel good, and to bring you tea. Well, to be honest with you, to bring you wine, because she drinks wine. Okay, Lovely Tea brings the tea. She brings the wine, the sipping, and all that, the alcohol beverages. Okay. So Tasha K was getting ready to do her live stream, but she was talking about how this week has been challenging because she's been hit with a whole bunch of legal papers coming from Star. I discussed that in my last video. Also, she was also talking about how it's been really, challenging because she didn't ask for any of this. She basically feel as though she was attacked because of the content that she's been bringing for a couple of weeks. Also, she said that sometimes, even though she's not a celebrity, she feels like she's a celebrity. And she felt like she didn't really ask for any of this and she wasn't deserving of any of this, meaning she wasn't deserving of the backlash. Also, in the live stream, she also discussed how she was building a brand and how she just signed a deal with an agency. She also talked about how her channel is growing. This is her life. She made this a business. Now, I will say, I respect the business acumen of her. Because if you're working 18 hours a day to build a brand from your blog and you're not working, yes, that's some hard work too. But at the same time, it does take a lot of time of being able to sleep. If you have a child that you're raising, you're juggling that. Also, too, you really don't have any much social time, except for if you're not bringing videos on the weekends. So I will say, as far as the hustle, just in general, that I will respect. That is the only thing I will give her. Okay? Now, she also talked about how she feels like she's a celebrity at times, even though she's not a celebrity. She also mentioned how sometimes, a lot of times, either celebrities contact her or she's in contact with celebrities, or the celebrities, people contact her to give her the news. I'm going to go into that in more detail. But what I thought was really troublesome in the live stream was she spoke about her mom and how she was going to Panama City, Florida, to go see her mom, and that her mom got some issues. Now, it's one thing to talk about how you and your mother are dealing with some issues involving, personal battles. But you kept saying that you didn't get along with your mother. We, as the public, we don't need to know that shit. Okay? That's between you and your mother and your family. Because your fans are now, because you got people, sometimes fans can be a little bit more fanatical over the person. they'll come out and want to find who Tasha K's mom is and want to go to Panama City, Florida, and want to fuck up her mom. And I don't mean to curse like that, but it's just blurred out like that. I apologize for the profanity, but I'm going to come out and say it. She should not have mentioned that she had problems with her mom. That was wrong. Okay? That was totally wrong. Then she kept breaking down about 3 times, crying without any tears. I wanted to see the tears. I didn't see not a tear. Okay? I didn't see not a tear. And for all of y'all that was talking about Jessica Reed not shedding tears, that girl shedded tears. It may not have been like a river, but the girl shed tears. Tasha K did not cry. She was more overwhelmed. Okay? Tasha K had more of anxiety. She was not crying. Okay? Tears. She was overwhelmed. Okay? And she had anxiety. All right? Now, towards the end of the video, she was like, sorry, I'm not going to be able to do the live stream. She's not going to be able to do a live stream. And I'm going to tell you what I feel in just about maybe 2 or 3 minutes. But I'm going to go back and talk about my opinions of her emotions being shown. What I got the sense of with Tasha K was that Tasha K was scared and shook. It wasn't so much that she was sad and upset over the fact that she got hit with that cease and desist from Star. Homegirl was shook because now what that opens the floodgates for is anybody to come at Tasha K. If somebody like Star, who is not favorable amongst most people, can hit her with that cease and desist, Kirk Frost from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, he could hit her with that cease and desist if he wanted to, because she said that the storyline was fake with Jasmine. That Jasmine wasn't the real baby mama, that it was another woman. Okay? Who else? Remember that chick, Jana Kramer? She from One Tree Hill. She made that poor woman cry. That woman's been in Hollywood for over 15 years. And the way she had her crying on that live stream, talking about how you stole my idea, as Jana Kramer was saying, you know, I've been doing this for a while, but I didn't know you was doing it. Now, Jana Kramer, I believe she was told to fall back and let Tasha K have it. Because there ain't no way in hell you've been working in Hollywood for years, right? Check it out. You've been working in Hollywood for years. You've been doing this this toasting thing with the wine and everything. And we all know how white people steal black people's ideas. But in the age of social media, if you've been doing that for at least a year, that would have came out a long time ago about that girl, Jana Kramer, okay? And I just don't think that Jana stole it from her. What could have happened? It could have been 2 people spontaneously came up with the same idea in a different space and time, or maybe the same time but different space. And I believe Tasha K put her dibs in and wanted to knock out the competition. That's what I believe, okay? And I know a lot of people are going to challenge me on it, and I don't care. That's how I feel. And I think that the elites probably said, Jana, just move on. We want to make this idea pop because this is more sellable. Yours isn't popping. You know, just figure out something else. You had your time. Figure something else and let Tasha K have this. That's what I believe happened. Okay, now I'm going to get to the thing with the agent. She signed with the agency and she signed a deal. What I thought was very interesting was that she's a YouTuber with an agent. When the hell do YouTubers and vloggers have agents? Okay? Unless you're like a Paul Logan, PewDiePie, Rice Gum, okay? These big YouTubers, okay? That are really actors that's trying to break into Hollywood, musicians. How the hell you a blogger and you got an agent? What kind of agency you signing to? Okay? And they gave you a deal. Lovely T's been around for years. What kind of deal she got? Come on. Like all these YouTubers, you know, that what kind of, and I'm really skeptical of that. Like I still stand by the agent claim. I still stand by that. Okay? I don't care. But that threw me a loop. I'm like, you got an agency, and unless you a comedian, what kind of bull crap is that you got an agency? You got an agent and you signed a deal. Okay, you signed a deal with the agency. Unless they sponsoring your alcohol and stuff like that, I'm a little bit skeptical with that one. Okay, now I'm gonna get into the whole thing where she talked about how she feels like she's famous and she feels like she's a celebrity. Tasha K, you are not a celebrity. You are a YouTuber that has a channel. You have 200 and some odd videos, and you have over 280,000 subscribers. Okay? You are not celebrated around the world. You are not internationally known. Therefore, you are not a celebrity. You cannot feel like you're a celebrity because you are not constantly on the tongues of news reporters. You're not in the tabloids. Therefore, you are not a celebrity. You can think you feel like one, but you're not one. So that's a delusion that she has to get out of her head. Okay. Now I'm going to also mention what I was going to talk about with the whole aspect of her not crying. And it's going to go back to my claim with Jessica Reed. This girl didn't shed any tears. But the one thing she could have did, she could have said, I apologize for giving out misinformation about that story. She didn't have to apologize to Star, but she could have said, Jessica Reed, if I offended you in any way during my reporting of your story, I apologize. Just to make that shit right and just move on and to make herself, look good like she wasn't stirring the pot. That would have been, I would have said, okay, I will give a nod to you, Tasha K. What she should have also did too was should have apologized to Mika Joyner because she lied on her. And I'm going to tell you, which is why I will never watch Tasha K's videos again. Tasha K put out a story and it had to do with CNN. And she said that Malika Joyner was going to give a full interview about See the God on CNN. Okay? Now, Malika Joyner hasn't done that. She's given an interview, and I'm going to make a video about that real soon. But it had nothing to do with Star. It had nothing to do with CNN. Now, this is my claim as to why I believe she's an agent. I believe that somebody paid her to basically make that lie up so that if CNN was interested in the story, they would stay far away from it. CNN is a very powerful media outlet. So lying about Malika Joyner going to CNN to give the interview about See the God would basically make CNN not want to interview because it'd be like, nah, who is Malika Joyner? And we don't have any interest in wanting to do a story with her. We don't know who she is. And when I saw that and Tasha K said real soon, come to find out, that was a lie. I said, you know what? I stand by my claim that Tasha K is an agent. Yep. And that's what she said. She said, update. To Jessica Reed's friend, Malika Joyner, is giving her story to CNN. Her account of what happened was heartbreaking. She says she saw See the God on top of Jessica Reed that night, and it was horrifying. She chose CNN so that See the God can take the videos down. Stay tuned. And she even said, I never gave an interview with CNN. She lied. She basically lied on that girl. And at the time, Malika Joyner didn't even speak to anybody. And this is why I feel she's an agent. And I stand by that claim. And I don't care what anybody say. I'm sorry, but that's just my way of taking it. And I know Tasha K got a lot of fans because a lot of you all have come and, said your things against me making a video about her and Star. But baby, y'all gonna see it. If y'all don't see it now, y'all gonna see this woman is not for the community. She is an opportunist. And regardless of how y'all feel about Star, even just separating that, just take out the claim with Star. Look at how she's report on everybody who's black. She don't talk about nobody who's white. She don't even talk about nobody who's Latino in the game. She don't go after anybody but blacks, okay? Black people. She got all this tea that people telling her, but you can't find that stuff anywhere, okay? Knowing how this world is now where you can easily find stuff on social media, you can't find anything about these stories that she mentioned. People talk, all right? People talk. people gossip, especially on Lipstick Alley. If that's the case, how come you're not finding it on there? You're not finding it on none of the other blogs, but Tasha K got the tea. She got the juice. Come on now. Y'all better wake up. Okay? Because I'm telling you, that woman is deceiving y'all. And she lying. And them tears there was no tears in that. She was shook and she had anxiety. She wasn't crying. She was just scared. She wasn't feeling bad. She was scared and she was shook. Okay? And that's why she cut her live stream off. All right? And that's why she canceled it. And with that being said, this is your girl, Miss Analytical, signing off. Stay tuned for my upcoming videos that I will be posting this evening. I hope you enjoy this audio that I gave to y'all. And y'all can comment whether y'all agree or disagree with me. I don't care. My only thing, and I will say, is don't use any derogatory terms against me or anybody else that you disagree with, because I will expose you and I will block you. Don't bring that to me. Y'all brought it to me once on this platform. That's your first and last time. So those that plan on doing it again, thank you and have a wonderful evening.